Hey everybody, and welcome to my first broadcast ever of a StarCraft 2 game. This is Tydrokos, and just to tell you guys a little bit about myself real quick is I am an avid StarCraft 2 player. I play pretty much every day and watch Husky, HD, Psy, StarCraft, everybody, all those guys. I watch them like every day. Day 9, I love them all, and I was extremely inspired by what they do to start casting myself and see how it all goes. And once I post this video, you guys can let me know how I did, and if you enjoyed my cast. And if not, then I'll just stop. If you like them, then I will continue to collect games, maybe do some pro games eventually, and we will get this thing going. Now, this map is between a couple of my clanmates, and this is between pureduhb and cato. Now, we both just joined this, all of us just joined this clan just a little bit ago, so we're a little bit in the lower ranks there, but these are all pretty skilled players. I know pureduhb is platinum, and cato, sorry cato that I don't know this right off the top of my head. I mean, I could have gone and checked right before I went to the game because he's on and away, but I know he's pretty highly ranked himself. So I do know that cato plays as random, and he randomly spawned as the Zerg this time. And pureduhb exclusively plays as Protoss, and I know for a fact, since I've played with him quite a few times, that I think one of his favorite strategies is the 4 gate, so we'll see what he's going for here. And he's got his first warp gate, his first gateway down. It's not a warp gate yet until you research the tech. And cato went for a 14, I think it was more like a 13 spawning pool, which is a little bit earlier than most, but as you can see, I think he was expecting something from pureduhb here, like a cheese or something like that, because as we can see, pureduhb's just blocking off the expansion, expecting him to fast expand like a lot of Zergs do. But this is kind of a smart play. I mean, against who I've seen as a pretty aggressive Protoss player, to get up this hatchery really early. And as we can see, pureduhb moving into the base to scout out, see exactly what's going on. He's going to see that spawning pool, and the hatchery is going to look around, see these workers, and it looks like he just shift right clicked into the base to move his probe around a whole bunch and scout out. And this is nifty. I mean, most of the times a lot of players won't really bother this probe because they're not seeing anything that he wouldn't think is going on. I mean, he saw there's no expansion. Obviously, he's going to be going spawning pool. But at one point here, he probably will want to get rid of this probe if he doesn't get rid of himself. And we've got couple of Cato's overlords out here. I don't know why he moved this one all the way up here in the north, but hell, why not? This overlord watching the back doors. This could mean that he's gonna try something here in the back door. We'll see what happens though. But as you can see, pureduhb hasn't even looked over on this side of the base yet. As we look over, he has his cybernetics core started out, and only one gateway so far. He's trained a zealot. Has a stalker coming out. See if he has any chrono boost saved up. He's saving it up. I would expect to see it here on the cybernetics core just to get warp gates done faster. As no, he used it on his nexus to get his probes out a little bit quicker. So we go down here. It looks like that probe already moved away. And oh, there's a roach warren hidden in the back here. Let's see if pureduhb saw that. So we get off of his player cam and go down. No, he did not see that roach warren. So it looks like cato may have an advantage here if he just goes straight for the roaches, as we see where pureduhb put that probe right here on the Zelnaka watchtower to possibly watch for anything, or maybe a proxy gate if he is going to go for a 4 gate. As we can see, cato over here in the production tab saved up for that hatchery. He's putting down the expansion. He feels pretty safe right now because he knows that nothing's coming. And oh, look at this, 7 roaches moving across the map. pureduhb's gonna see them unless he's not paying attention. I don't know if he saw them going by. I mean, he should see them on the minimap because his probe is there, and then they disappear, but he doesn't react to them at all. It's just that he's got his other warp gates up, his gateways up. Warp gate tech is almost finished, but he hasn't reacted to this. Let's see what cato's doing. Oh, he's knocking down the back doors with those 7 roaches, and again, pureduhb just wasn't paying attention. I don't think he knows that those roaches went by. Let's go ahead and watch everybody's view, see what happens. His units are just sitting there. They're not doing anything. Warp gate is finally finished. He's opening up these 3 into warp gates. His 4th gateway is finishing. Going to open that up immediately. Yep, there it is. And see what he starts warping in. He warps in a couple of stalkers, a sentry. He's making another pylon, and the back door goes down. I mean, this is just bad. This is extremely bad. You can't let this happen. As cato morphing in more Zerglings, goes right for the mineral line, and puredub just, he doesn't react. He's not reacting at all. He's got to pull these probes off the line, or else he's just going to, I can't believe he didn't notice this. Oh, and there they go. The probes come off the line. He has to move his forces all the way around. As we can see, this is our brigade commander saying this could be bad, and he is absolutely right. So puredub moving his forces in, going for the surround here on these roaches, which, I mean, these 7 roaches might be able to take out a lot of these units, but I don't think it's going to be able to handle it. Those 4 Zerglings come in to harass the probes. Oh, probes, why are you just running away? You could have taken out those, but I don't think I just think he doesn't want to lose any of those probes. And as we can see here, he's going to mop up this backdoor attack pretty easily. I mean, Cato just, he stopped. He has 16 lings on the way, but I don't know why he stopped making roaches. It just, Zergling speed's almost finished. He has an Evo chamber, but he's not making any upgrades. I mean, he can fund it perfectly fine. I think even though the Cato plays is random, I just don't think Zerg is his strongest race. I'm just going to put it that way. I can't think of any other way to say it. I mean, now puredub's back in the game. He's got his probes on gas. Everything's pretty well saturated here at the main base. He's not going for an expansion, because I think he's just going for the quicker win here. He's got his pylon up. He's moving out his forces. Some Zerglings go in. He pulls off the probes to take care of them. And it's not going to be that much of a threat. I mean, he's going to run out. He knows that he's pushing out, so he's going to try and come back and get something back here to defend his base. I mean, he's got 14 Zerglings on the way. Nobody's producing any other units. Puredub obviously either saving up or just extremely confident about what he can do here. It's kind of looking a little bit one-sided in the favor of puredub. I don't see anything going on here. Oh, he puts down spine crawlers, but it's not going to be enough because these are just way too close. He needed to put those spine crawlers down a lot earlier, maybe about the time that he saw his actual units leaving his enemy's base. And oh no, this hatchery is just going to go down. They're going to cut through this like butter. Those zealots, their arms, their side blades just ripping into that flesh. The stalkers just annihilating this hatchery. It's going to go down. We have 3 more spine crawlers going up, but he just doesn't. He has 1 roach and 4 lings on the way. I don't. It's not gonna help him. I mean, I understand that you're gonna try and do everything that you can to win this game, but as the drones come off, I think that Cato realizes that he made that bit of a mistake. He wanted to go lings for one reason or another, but lings just are not that. There's the GG. They're not that great against these later warp gate units. I mean, if you can have so many lings and you can just get a surround on all of these units, then maybe it'd work out. You lose a lot of them, but maybe it would have worked out. It's just not this time. I mean, roaches, people. They're your best friend. I mean, look at all this gas he had. Maybe he was saving up for mutalisks, but puredub's 4-gate was just too much. Too much to handle. Once he held off that initial attack, it was pretty much all over because Cato just wasn't making more roaches. That's all I can say. It's puredub just, expanding for the hell of it. Everybody leaves the game, and then I left the game. Yes, I was watching this, so I kind of knew the outcome, but I didn't want to let you guys know the outcome because that just would not be fair. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching this game. Maybe we'll do a little recap here. Puredub went for the 4-gate. It's his own style of 4-gate. I mean, I've seen 4-gates come out a little bit faster than this, but it wasn't bad. I mean, obviously it worked out. Nobody really supply blocked themselves the whole time, which was good. Everybody kept their macro going, except for a little bit later in the game. Cato kind of lost it. Again, I peg it all up to unit choice against warpgate units. You gotta go. I'm sorry, but you just have to get more roaches out just to counter that early aggression, because if they really try to push the 4-gate, if you have too many roaches and they don't tech up, you win the game. It's plain and simple. But all in all, puredub got a good win. A lot of pressure with this 4-gate. Worked out really well. This strategy, he told me, got him from silver to platinum in just one day of playing games. So by all means, people, if you want to watch this and take a book out of puredub, or take a page out of puredub's book, if you are a Protoss, I mean, he absolutely appreciate it. You go ahead and thank him in my comments, and I will see you guys for the next video. Hopefully it will be done soon. Take care, everybody.